Okay, this is where it's obvious that I sometimes tend to bite off more than I can chew in my life. So I am at my daughter's choir practice, and I'm in a side room where I've just been working. And I was like, I am never gonna be able to squeeze in a video unless I do it here. So I took notes like 2 weeks ago about this topic, and I just I just couldn't find 10 minutes to just do it. So I'm here. I'm in some random room with ears in my laptop backpack, and we're calling it good. So we are going to talk about the Food and Wine Festival that happens in Disney California Adventure. And it actually goes for several months. It's like a spring kind of February type of activity that happens. And what it is there's just like specific food that is in booths, but you can also get it at some of the restaurants that are nearby. And the idea is to just try different snacks, but it's only during that time frame, and try different drinks as well if you like alcohol. And it's just sort of fun. They have some activities that are kind of specific to that, but it's just a lot of fun. It's just a lot of fun to try different foods, and I don't know if you're a foodie, this is something that's right up your alley. So I kind of want to go through how it can work if you want to do it, and then I'm going to do my best because I haven't been there for it in a long time, but just kind of talk about what food offerings are there right now. Not crazy specific, but just kind of give you a variety idea. So you can buy what's known as the Sip and Savers, which is where you kind of have like a punch pass, and you can go around to different booths and kind of be like, I want that, and they kind of punch your pass, and then it saves you some money. You can also know what you want to get in advance. So if you're like, I know that I want the Bria mac and cheese, then you can buy them in advance. I believe that you buy them at the front, or maybe it's in one of the restaurants. And then you take the receipt, and then you don't have to wait in the lines that are at all of the different food trucks. And that way it kind of saves you money, and it also saves you time, which is super helpful. The food and wine merchandise looks really cool this year too. I really thought that was fancy. All right, let's talk about some of the different food trucks. Am I doing a crappy job with this video? Maybe it's because I'm just trying to help as best I can. So there's a Cluckadoodle Moo food truck, and you can get a Asia Do's cocktail and a Michelada. So that one didn't have as many food offerings, but that one looked okay. There's LA Style, which had hot dogs, a burger bao, and a paloma. There's the Peppers Caliente that had a corn and chip chili pie, shrimp papayas, and locas. Guys, I'm doing the best I can. There's Uncorked California. That has the Snickerdoodle macaron. That one looks legit. And it had lots and lots of cocktails other than that. Did I mention that some of the food is also at the restaurants? So there's some of the offerings that are inside the different restaurants. So that might be better than waiting in line at the food trucks. I don't know why, but the Sip and Savers is mainly for food. I think the alcohol is considered separate, which is kind of confusing to me that it's not on the Sip and Savers coupon punch because it's the Food and Wine Festival. So that's what I've heard. I've never bought a Sip and Savers pass. I've always just been like, I want like two things. I want the freakishly awesome dessert and the best dessert and the best meal. That's what I go for. I'm not gonna sit and eat all the food all the time, but everybody's different. So let's continue with the different food trucks. There's Gold Dreams that has fried rice, a cobbler, and a cold brew. Mercando is another truck, and that's where you will find the Bria mac and cheese. I've heard that is really good. So that would be like the meal that I would try, because that's one that's like blowing up online. And the Snickers macaron, deliciousness. So at Mercado, you can also get a tres leches cake. Tres leches cakes, they're so good. A raspberry horchata, delicious. And a watermelon mojito. There's garlic kissed that has the sirloin mac and cheese. I think that's what my husband would probably try. A citrus cooler and a guava mule. And then the craft brew has wings. That's what my son would try. A good slider, a California punch, and a mango guava cocktail. So there are some non-alcoholic offerings as well. So that's just kind of giving you an idea. One other thing that's different during the Food and Wine Festival, Soaring Over California is the switch up. So normally, most of the time during this year, it's Soaring Over the World. And so you go to like Africa and Asia and all the other places. But right now, the film that shows during the Soarin' ride is Soarin' Over California. That's a little tidbit. Hopefully this helped. I'm not as huge of a foodie. I do like food, I do like treats, but I would rather wait in line for a good ride than a food. Because it's still theme park food. I feel like if you are looking for Disney food that is like out of this world good, Disney cruise ship, hands down. Theme park, it's good, like especially the treats. They nail their treats, but some of the meals I'm kind of like, it's okay, it's all right, it's good, but I want my cookie. Give me my cookie. That's what I'm here for. Because I'm not gonna try making that cookie at home. Nope. Or the delicious mint julep. Yeah, I've tried. They're okay. They're not stellar when I try and make it at home. But if you want some dang good food, hop on a cruise ship. It's a lot more money than the theme park, though. My favorite steak of all time is on a Disney cruise ship. And it was so flippin' good that I think I got the same steak for my dessert because it was that good. So good. Anyway, hopefully this helped you. If you go to the Food and Wine Festival and you found something delicious, please add it in the comments and let me know. Thanks. Like and subscribe.